The latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, and we are the United States of the world, and we are on a mission to banish poverty. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 3 years, putting in really solid foundations, and we're now building on those with intent to increase our income, strengthen our currency and its liquidity to the benefit of all our citizens. So who can be a citizen? Literally anybody. We are the United States of the world. So we welcome people of every colour, class, creed, continent, country, language, financial status, gender, background, whatever. We don't recognise those differences. We don't pigeonhole people based on whether they're fat, thin, old, young, and all the rest of it. We just see everyone as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all interlinked. We recognise that every human being is unique and so has something unique to offer our community, and as such is of equal value to every other member of our community. There is nothing to stop anybody becoming a citizen of We Share Abundance. There's no fee involved. You can come along. We do ask that you bring with you a positive mental attitude and a willingness to share love and abundance. It'll make you happier. That's the only reason. It doesn't affect us either way. So come along, get involved, and enjoy the company of good, positive-minded people. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We Share Abundance publicly. I'll be heading over there in a moment because that is where we see most of the comments. But I do see we have some comments coming in, although I can't see who they're all from. I can see that the top one is from Lewis, and he is from Portugal, the capital of Portugal, Lisbon. The others are in Facebook, and we can't tell who they are because it doesn't show us in the app. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going over there. The other reason is, as I say, we get most of our comments in Facebook, and so it's easier to interact with people there. But I'm going to make sure my speakers are off because we can get feedback if they're not. And then I'm going to head over to Facebook. And when I get there, I'm going to be looking for the group We Share Abundance publicly. And I'm going to be looking for the 16th of September. And we should open comments, and we do. And we've got Bozina in at the top of the comments in Facebook. Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland, followed by Kingsley from Manchester, UK, who's letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you, Kingsley. We'll be getting started in just a moment with a short prayer. I always say this, and I think yesterday I got carried away. I got excited by what was going on, and I don't think we did the prayer and the affirmation, but we are going to do it today. We're going to have a short prayer to help us find the path to happiness, a little affirmation to help maintain that non-separatist ideology, get rid of any prejudice. Happiness is what everybody seeks, but you can't buy happiness. I know a lot of people think that they would be happy if they had $1 million in the bank, and they'd probably be happier than they are now, initially anyway. But eventually, they'd be back in the same thing. They'd be wanting more. What is it I need? What is it? Because true happiness only comes from loving service to others. There are so many people with more money than they know what to do with that still aren't happy. It's a sad situation. To be happy, get out there, share some love, be of service to others. You'll find that you will be filled with happiness. You'll be helping others be happy. And you'll also find that miraculously, everything that you want and need in life starts flowing towards you. You don't have to chase after it anymore. And it will round off your contentment. So that's what our little prayer is about. We're going to have that in just a second. We're going to follow it with that affirmation, and then we'll get on to the updates and let you know what's happening with We Share Abundance and associated programs. When I talk about associated programs, I'm talking about affiliate programs because we have a downline builder in our dashboard to help people prosper in those programs, to help them build a network of people in there, and so earn affiliate commissions from the plans that they register in. And it all works automatically. So we have that, and we have a number of um, affiliate programs that we are part of. We don't have any insight or any special recognition by those programs. We are just like any other affiliate group, and we don't specifically recommend the programs. We choose them because we think they're okay, but we do say that you should always do your own due diligence. Don't get involved in something that you don't like just for the sake of it, and never ever put money into something that you can't afford to lose. Okay, who else have we got? We've got Richard in from Devon, not far from me. I'm in Cornwall. We've had a wetter day today, but it's been okay. Um, it's been a change, and we need the rain anyway. Keeps everything fresh and clean. Right, let's get started then now with a short prayer before I get excited again and forget. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. Through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, and through service, attract into their life true happiness and everything they want and need. Amen. And our little affirmation goes like this: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, we're done. We also have, and as mentioned, we have these third-party programs that we're affiliates of. We're not actually, there's no affiliate program with Avazu, so to speak, but they have introduced something rather unique, and I'll be talking about that in a moment. And they've just finished their Saturday questions and answers live cast. I was hoping that it would get onto the $50 million pool and spend more time on that. They've had other issues that they needed to sort out, and so they spent a long time covering those. And the big thing, I think, I mean, it's amazing. I'll get onto why I think it's amazing in a moment, but it got sort of pushed to the end, and it's something we can really take massive advantage of. Okay, so from our point of view, what's been going on? Well, I did get a number of manual requests for manual payment from the available cash wallet. The reason for that is we are in the process of automating the withdrawals from the cash wallet onto the Binance Smart Chain, and we're doing it not just directly into the blockchain where your conversions and things would attract fees and be subject to market fluctuations, which could work in your favor, could work against you. We're going through an internal exchange where you will be guaranteed a rate for your tokens, for your currency, if you choose that rate. I mean, if you want to go straight out to the blockchain, you can do that from the exchange as well. And so it is there for you, but we will have a guaranteed rate in there with no fees attached to it. So if you withdraw $10 or $100, $1,000, whatever it may be, from your available cash wallet into the exchange, You can either take that out in that value in share hook tokens that we have on your dashboard, or you can say, "Okay, I want this in the dollar value that is on the dashboard," and we can convert it into USDT for you on the Binance Smart Chain, which is the BTP20 token, at exactly the same rate. You won't lose or gain a fraction of a cent. There'll be no fees involved. So it's there for you. So it's going to make life better for you, and it will give us better control on the stability and liquidity of our tokens. You will be able to just go out on the blockchain and sell them in the way that people do anyway on PancakeSwap or something like that, NumSwap. But, but essentially, you'll get a better deal from our internal exchange. And that internal exchange will also allow new members to come in and buy tokens so that they can get involved in things. Um, and we will be able to facilitate them purchasing tokens then through various other cryptocurrencies or a debit or credit card. So it will serve functions going both ways. So you can either put money into your We Share Abundance account or take it out through the exchange. If you bring in USDT into the exchange, then you can change that at the rate for our shareholder tokens. Okay, having talked about that, there's nothing that's happened with that today because um, it's weekend, so the developers aren't working. But I did send out a message. Initially, I sent it out by email to everybody that had funds in their available cash wallet, and that was fine because people that submitted the form all knew about the form purely through that email, and they'd only got the email if they had funds in their available cash wallet. But I thought, well, I need to make sure that everybody gets this message, and so I sent it out. Not sure whether it was yesterday or the day before, in an internal message, and we've had lots of forms come in, and they all need checking, and it all takes time, and 90% of them haven't got any funds in their available cash wallet. It all takes time away from doing other things, people wasting time, no funds in their available cash wallet, and they put in a form, "Oh, yeah, send me $100," okay? We have to go through it, we have to check it, we have to log into their account, check their balance. They've not got any funds there. It's frustrating and it's time consuming and it takes me away from other tasks. So that is why originally I did it by email, and I should have stuck with that. Okay, so there's a lot of people that put in forms that are just wasting time, um, their time and my time, and in fact, your time, because my time is your time. Um, so that has taken up quite a large part of my day. I also have been working in the background on the page where we will be promoting the Havasu $50 million pool. And that's important because I've been in the home business industry for many years, off and on, mainly on since 1980s. And usually an opportunity comes along where you can make money If it's a good opportunity, it'll last for several years. Some of them will last for tens of years, decades, maybe more. Some of them will disappear within a year or two, and some within a month or two. But most of them are designed to give the impression that they're going to be around for a long, long time. Most of them involve buying products to qualify for the compensation plan, and you have to buy products month after month after month after month. And it's a constant battle of introducing new people and people dropping out. Why do people drop out? Because they can't sell the products that they're buying. They're not making money. What they hoped was going to be a business generating extra income for them becomes an expensive hobby, and they can't afford to continue and they drop out. And so you're constantly putting people in to replace the people that are dropping out. And it creates a burnout eventually, and you just go, I can't stand it anymore, and you leave the company. And that happens to most of the top leaders in all of these companies. They eventually get to the point where they can't handle it anymore. And that is the pattern. Get in, buy products, buy products, buy products. On this product thing, people usually buy products that they don't particularly want or need, just to be a part of this plan because they've been told that they're going to become wealthy as distributors of whatever it is that they're selling. Avazu is totally different for lots of reasons. One reason, there is just one 60-day window to get involved. It ends on, I've got the date here, November the 15th is the end of that 60-day window. So you've got from now until November the 15th to take advantage of this. At the moment, you can only take advantage if you are a ticket holder. I've been pushing for them to put in a reseller agreement where you don't have to be a ticket holder. You can just sign up as a reseller and sell the raffle tickets. But all you need is one raffle ticket, and it can be a $20, a $50, or a $100 raffle ticket. They're all for the same raffle, but they all have different advantages, obviously. And the $100 ticket is the best-selling ticket. And I'm not going into the reasons now, I'm just stating facts, okay? Once you have that ticket, you're in the raffle. It's like buying a lottery ticket, except that if you win the first prize, you don't have to share it with other people that could win that first prize. It's a raffle. You've got the winning ticket. Everything comes into you from that. And the winning ticket could be $1 billion. There are lots of other prizes. There's $1 million prizes, half million, quarter million, I think 100,000. I can't even remember what all the prizes are. But you have a 1 in 3 chance of winning a cash prize with your ticket, no matter what level you bought at, 20, 50 or 100. And that's it. That is your total outlay. And you're in the raffle. Some people would join the raffle purely because it's a charity event and they want to help the charities. Most of the people want to be in the raffle because they want a chance of winning $1 billion. But there are people, rest assured, that simply buy a ticket to say, okay, I don't mind putting it in for a good cause, and if it wins, it wins. The other advantages of having a ticket are they do have daily, weekly, and monthly games that you will be able to play. They did start them, but they've had to stop them because there were errors in the the way things were being done, and that was covered in the, uh, the live cast today. So let's just take it that those daily, weekly, and monthly games are going to be starting this next week, and you can easily, in those games, win back more than the cost of your ticket. A lot more. In fact, the monthly game, they're looking at $50,000 for people to win every month. That's a lump sum, 50 grand that you win if you're lucky enough to win it. There's no real skill involved in it. It's just a case of a random allocation, uh, spinning a wheel and getting more points than everybody else, and then getting into a playoff and doing the same thing again. But um, but it's possible very easily to win because there are lots of prizes. 20, I can't remember whether 10 or 20 prizes in each game, whether it's weekly, daily, monthly, and you can win every day if you're lucky, every week if you're lucky, every month if you're lucky. You also, if you've referred somebody that wins, can receive a prize for having referred them, and those prizes alone could be more than the cost of your ticket. So it's a real good thing. You're not on any auto ship where you have to pay out and pay out and pay out and pay out, and there's nothing coming in. You buy it once, you've got lots of opportunities to win in the raffle, 1 in 3 chance of a cash prize in the raffle, plus you can win in these daily, weekly, and monthly games. So the actual product is something that most people would be happy to buy anyway, because most people are happy to buy a lottery ticket, a raffle ticket in the church, all these things, they're happy to have a little bit of a flutter on something like that. This opportunity also means that if you refer people and refer somebody that buys the ticket, you accumulate points depending on the value of the ticket. And once you've accumulated 100 points, and you've only got 60 days to accumulate 100 points, you then go into a pool. There are only 50 million raffle tickets being sold, and $1 from every one of those tickets is going into the pool. That means there's a $50 million pool. If you've got 100 points from referring others selling tickets, you go into that pool and you get a share of that pool. You get it equal to the proportion of your tickets to the total tickets, or the total points. The total points is a proportion of the total points in the pool. If there are 1,000 people in the pool with 100 points each, it's very easy calculation. You get 1,000 of the $50 million, $50,000. It's not going to be totally level. Some people will have 200 points. Some people might have 2,000 points. And they will, of course, have a bigger share of the pool. And you may say, okay, I'm not sure I can sell enough tickets to make 100 points up. And they've introduced a team element. And you say, oh, well, I've never been able to build a team. This is a natural process in what's going on here. And it's just for 60 days. You put in everything that you can into getting into that pool for 60 days because it's going to make you a lot of money. My estimation is that the average will be over $50,000 per person that gets into that pool. Let's look at it very, very simply. If you sell 5 tickets to other people, okay, you can't buy them yourself. They've got to be other people. You can only have 1 ticket per person. So you've got to sell 5 tickets to 5 different people. You've got 60 days to do it. Those 5 people are now in your team. That's automatic. It's a natural process. You don't have to think about how do I build a team or anything like that. You sell 5 tickets to whoever they are, friends, family, people that you don't know, advertising, solo ads, whatever. We're going to put together a system that's going to make it easy for you to sell those tickets. And I'll talk about that in a second. But you just sell 5 tickets. You've got 5 team members. Those 5 team members want to get in the pool as well. They sell 5 tickets each. You get credit for those. So there's 5 tickets that you sold, 5 times 5, 25 tickets that those other people sold. And it goes even better because those 25 people want to get in the pool and they sell 5 tickets each. That's 125 tickets. That's 125 plus 25 plus 5. 155 tickets. So as a worst case scenario, they all buy $20 tickets for 1 point each. You've still got 155 points putting you in that pool. What you've done is sell 5 $20 tickets for a potential payout in excess of $50,000, probably before Christmas. This is a one-time opportunity. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. It will not happen with any of the future raffles. Others are going to be running raffles every month once they get going. Once this first one is out of the way, they'll be starting a second. Once the second is running, they'll be starting a third, and they'll be running one every month. But this opportunity is only for now, for this raffle, for 60 days. It's a one-off. And the reason is because it's the first raffle and people are not used to it. And so they've got to do something different to attract people in and to encourage people to help sell the tickets. And this is the biggest encouragement you can get. I have never seen any affiliate program where you could make in theory, you could make just one $20 sale and the team could still get you into the pool. But let's take it as the 5 example. You go out and sell 5 $20 products and generate over $50,000. There has never, ever been an affiliate program that powerful. And there never, ever will be again because it won't happen again with Amazon. They will not run this once the second raffle takes. The second raffle will just take off because people will realize that this is real and people are winning billions of dollars, millions of dollars. And the tickets are going to sell like hotcakes for the second raffle. They're going to start selling faster and faster as more tickets get sold anyway. But it's your job now to get out and sell 5 tickets. Once you sold 5, don't stop. Try and get another 5. In fact, don't try because try has an element of failure. Just go out and sell another 5 tickets so that you've got 10 tickets. Some of the people that you sell tickets to won't want to be bothered with selling tickets, even to get in and win. Earn, not win, earn a guaranteed bonanza to make this the best Christmas they've ever had. but some people will. And I think a good half of the people that you sell tickets to will say, "Yeah, I'm prepared to have a go at that. I can sell 5 tickets." Once I've sold 5, "Yeah, well, I sold 5, let me sell another 5." More points, more money, okay? Just keep it going. Just keep it going, and you will never regret it. But it is a once in a lifetime opportunity. There has never, ever, ever, ever been something where you could sell $100 worth of products and make 50,000 or more dollars within a couple of months, and there never will be again. If you don't take this opportunity now, you'll be kicking yourself for the rest of your life because somebody that you know, one of your fellow members within We Share Abundance, will have done it, and they'll have that windfall. Will be an amazing Christmas 2023, but it won't ever happen again. I can't imagine it ever happening again in any circumstances, ever. You're just in the right place at the right time. And because of that, I am putting together a page that will help you sell, and that is in We Share Abundance. All you've got to do is add your affiliate link to that page in the way that you normally do for any other page, and promote that page any way you like. Word of mouth. Talk to people in the pub, in the grocery shop. Hey, do you know I'm in this raffle, and I can win $1 billion, and it only cost me $20. Any way you want, just talk to people about it. You can do that. And to say, well, have you got any? Just give them the link to the page. Don't try selling it. Don't explain things. It's all on this page. Keep it as simple as you possibly can. If you've got an email list, email everybody. I'll be producing specimen emails. They're known as swipes in the marketing terminology jargon. If you ever hear the term swipes, it's a pre-written email that you can use. I will be producing those. You'll be able to send them out to people. You can advertise on social media. You can put adverts in your local paper. You can advertise on things like Craigslist. You can do it any way you want. The more exposure you give, the more likelihood there is of somebody saying, "I'm interested, give me some information." And then you give them a link to the page. And the page, will it sell? Yeah. Will it sell to everybody? No. But that's all you have to do. And if you get enough people to that page, you will get enough sales to build that team automatically. And once you've got your 5, let's suppose you decide that you're going to give it an hour a day, just 1 hour a day for 60 days. Once you've sold your 5 tickets, spend half an hour a day on selling another 5, and spend half an hour a day on helping the people that have bought tickets from you to sell their 5, and teach them to do the same with their team. And that way, you will have a successful team, you will have a successful business, and all they've got to do is use the same page. Now, when they join and buy their ticket through that page, they're also joining We Share Abundance. And we're going to give them bonuses that are going to be on that page that they're not going to get anywhere else. So not only are they going to get a raffle ticket that could win them $1 billion, the chance to get into the pool and have pretty much a certain 50,000 plus windfall in a few months, but they're also going to get additional bonuses that are going to make it a real no-brainer for anybody to just say, yeah, I mean, it's too good to miss. I'm in. And that will be available to everybody that you sell a ticket to as well, because it's just a page in We Share Abundance that they can add their link to. I've told you it's a lifetime opportunity. That you'll hear lots and lots of times, lots and lots of things. Usually it's not true. This is once in a lifetime opportunity. I've been almost 50 years in the home business industry, never seen anything remotely like it, not even remotely like it. And I can't ever imagine seeing it again. We take it now or we regret it evermore. So that's why I'm going to do what I can to help you. I can't do it for you, but I'll do everything I can to help you. And you do everything you can to help everybody that you sell a ticket to. Get out there, sell 5, then sell another 5, then sell another 5, then just keep selling tickets. Once you've sold 1, you say, "Yeah, okay, I've sold 1. Let's go for 2." You sell another one, 2. Just notch them off, like the old gunslingers in the Old West, watches on the uh, on the handle of the gun, for people that have died, knocked off. You're knocking off sales. Just notch them up. Keep notching them up, one after the other, after the other. One at a time is good fishing. You don't have to do it. You don't have to worry about rejection. They either want to look at it or they don't. If they want to look at it, just give them the link to the page. Make sure you've got your affiliate ID in the link. That's all there is to it. You will find that it's a numbers game. It may be that you've got to talk to 20 people to get one sale. It may be you've only got to speak to 10 or 3. I don't know. And it will vary for everybody. But whatever it is, do it. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. And it really is a once in a lifetime opportunity. If you believe in Santa Claus or not, this is Santa Claus wrapped up in an opportunity. He's got a sack full of money and he's going to drop it down your chimney. Okay? Don't let it catch fire. Right. Um, where are we? Where are we? Uh, we've got Richard says, I've just plugged in the headphones and I hear you now. Okay, good. Andrew, good day from New Zealand. Hi there. It's Sunday morning in New Zealand, of course. Richard, it's also delaying secondary staking payments. What is um, the big delay in secondary staking payments is my time, and I suppose maybe you're talking about people putting in silly requests. Um, yeah, it delays everything. But secondary staking, uh, it's become a nightmare really, because there are so many people now. It doesn't matter whether it's a $10 payment or a $10,000 payment. It takes the same amount of time, but we've got lots and lots and lots of small payments. And as I say, they take the same amount of time, and it's there to help the people, whether it's a small payment or a large payment. But to get those secondary staking payments out, we do need to get it automated, and we will get it automated as soon as possible, and we'll get the secondary staking paid as much as I can in the meantime. But we do need to concentrate as well on this Avisu thing. It's only 60 days. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Don't miss it. I've got to put in the time and effort that I can to help you get into that pool. Okay. Um, what else? The ROI tips I won't hear from until Monday. They are still now in the second campaign for getting creatives that bring us a viable CPL. Um, Sorry, I'm talking jargon now. Creatives, adverts. Um, they're in the process of testing different adverts on Facebook that will get us leads at a viable cost. And then we'll get that campaign running, hopefully pretty quickly now. Um, the first attempt was a non-starter. The costs were too high for the lead. Um, so it was disappointing, but we're working on it, getting it sorted out. I did send out, I think it was yesterday, the day before, I lose track of time, a list of things that we're doing, and in that it had a sort of list of priorities and things. I think it had the Avazu thing in it as well. I think I covered most things in that. It's worth saving if you've got it. You can go through it and just check off the things that you would be asking questions about. Um, More good news, really, come in the. I didn't get onto the webinar with Vortic United, but Jensen was on there live on Friday, and I just have a bit of feedback from it, and only a little bit, but it's powerful. The first bit of feedback is from the 1st of October, people will be able to deposit directly into Vortic using a debit or credit card. You won't need um, cryptocurrency. It will be an opportunity where people can get in with their own currency, and from the 1st of November, there will be debit cards where you can draw out in your own currency. You won't need crypto for that either. You'll have a debit card. So if you've got $10,000 investment, you make $600 a week on that investment, and it'll be on your debit card. And every week you can go and put it in and pull out your $600. You might be limited to $300 a day or something. You go along 2 days and pull out your money, or you can just keep it in there and spend it as you want. At the pub if it's Richard, um, or in the grocery store, or in the herbalist if it's my wife. She's into herbs and vitamins, things like that. Whatever you want to sell it, do whatever you want to buy, you'll be able to do it with your debit card. That is from the 1st of November. You'll be able to pay with a card from the 1st of October. They are on track to getting their um, withdrawals automated, and that will have taken them about 7 weeks by the time it's actually finalised. But then all that will be automated. We'll do ours in less time than that. Um, I think anyway. I'm hoping. I'm hoping we'll be there very soon. It'll take a load off my plate. Okay, so that pretty much is it. Don't forget, by the way, Vortic United. At the moment, you can't withdraw until that automated withdrawal is in place. So you've got two choices. You can either leave your funds sitting there doing nothing, like you would in a bank, or you can uh, repurchase packages with them, add them to your existing package, try and get it up to the highest level. If you can get it up to 30,000, you're on a retirement income if you've got 30,000 invested, because you get 7% on that per week. Um, it's it's real handy money, you know. So try and build your package up to a $30,000 level where you're getting that 7%. Right now is a good time to be building it because, as I say, you can't withdraw it anyway. So get your money working for you. You've got until tomorrow to get it working for you on Monday. Um, so do it now, and then you don't forget. Um, there was something else I was going to mention. Oh yeah, Beyond Infinity, of course. Uh, later on tonight or tomorrow morning, you will see your results from Beyond Infinity in your wallet. Um, I don't know how many of you are seeing much there at the moment. We have two accounts. They're both admin accounts in Beyond Infinity, and currently they're bringing in between them about 500. But I've been experimenting with the percentages and things in the auto uh, invest and repurchase and all this sort of stuff to see how we get the growth, the best growth from them, while also being able to help a few more people in. We've got about 200 people that registered that didn't even have the $15 to get started. So we're gradually bringing those people in. We're still working on January of this year. I think we've got all last year's cleared, but we're still into January of this year, gradually going through them in the order that they got involved. So, um, but there you go. The best way with Beyond Infinity to get your account moving faster is the car plan. Um, we've not put anything into the car plan for a while because we've been using it for other things that, well, some weeks I've got the percentage wrong and we've not had any money to pull out anyway and this sort of thing because it's all gone back in. but we'll get it right. We will start buying cars again in the near future. Um, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how much we get out. But that is a good way to boost your speed your income up in that Beyond Infinity Gold plan. But you've got to try and balance it with your. They have a cap. I can't forget what they call it, and so you've got to try and balance it. And that's what I'm trying to sort out the best plan for our admin accounts. But but it's a good way, and of course you'll get yourself a car in 12 months' time. And if you don't want it, you can sell it. And you know if it's the minimum would be a $25,000 car for a $250 boost to your Beyond Infinity Gold account. And you're going to get a $25,000 car. You don't want the car? Okay, big deal. Sell it, you know, put it on brand new car, delivery mileage only, 20 grand. Somebody's going to snap your hand off. So it's there. Okay. Um, so you'll be able to check on that tomorrow. But today is the day to get your compounding done for Vortic. Vortic is looking good. Um, Jensen was a bit under the weather recently, but he apparently is through his illness now and back on top of things and whipping the IT team into action. I have numbers for you. We have a net increase of one in our registered members to 40,511. Means we had one more registration than people we removed that didn't log in for 2 months. We have an increase of 47 in our active members to 4,440. Those are people that are logging in usually every day, or at least half the available days in a month. Multiply Visa, we had two new email verified members, Not had any for a couple of days, but, so, no, 1, 2, 3 days, definitely. I don't know whether we, yeah, 3 days we didn't have any, but we got 2 today. But nobody knew about advertising, but we did get enough in our revenue share just for logging in to boost the bonus pool to $10,226.43. So that's a dollar on yesterday. Not a full dollar, but enough to get us into the next dollar. It was 10,225 yesterday, 10,226 today. Okay, I think that's it. Um, Looks like a pub tour of Mid Devon for me. Good idea, Richard. Yeah. Um, you might even stray into Cornwall. Who knows? Um, where are we? Let me get into the Melon app. We'll see if we've got any people in here that we've mentioned or if we've got any questions from them. Oh, we got John Oko. Please, how do I get my visa? Not sure what that question means, John. Um, are you trying to register in We Share Abundance, or are you asking about the Visa tokens or the Visa Abundance tokens? Visa tokens, you're just going to have to sit with them for a while. There's nothing we can do until we get the Visa Abundance token sorted out on the blockchain. And that's what we're working on. If you are a member, then go through your messages that you've received in your inbox because all the information is in there. And particularly if you're looking at withdrawals, go to, let's see if I can find the page. Go to copy. Let me get back here. I'll put this into the comments. Okay, that's there for everybody except Facebook. I'll put it in the Facebook page as well. But if you go to that page, that explains the withdrawals. But there is a lot of information in the messages that you've received in your inbox, if you remember. If you're not a member and you're trying to get into We Share Abundance, then get into the Facebook group and just ask somebody to give you their link. Okay? That looks like everything, but I do want to post that link in the Facebook group as well so that people don't feel missed out. That is the link that covers the withdrawal. Okay. With that said, no more questions. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Think about that. Once in a lifetime opportunity. It's only open until the 15th of November, I think, is it? Yeah, November the 15th is the closing day for that. You've got until November the 15th to get those 100 points. You get those 100 points, you're made for life. Literally, you're made for life. I'm pretty sure you'll make over $50,000 if you get those 100 points. If you're selling those $100 tickets, it's only 33 tickets, 34 tickets, and you've done it through you and your team will build automatically. There are other tickets available for you, and you can get, most of you won't sell these tickets, but there are other ways to get points. The easiest way is just to sell a few tickets. Let's concentrate on that. If anything else crops up and you get it and somebody says, look, I've got a shop, I'd like to sell these tickets, can we do that? You say, well, yeah, of course. boom, and you've got 50 points straight away. Plus, you've got an AAP account in your name, and a very good chance of getting some referral prize money if they get a winner in the tickets that they've sold. So things like that are going to happen if you get out there and do your part. You're going to get those bonuses flopping into your network, into your team. Okay, that's it until 7 p.m. tomorrow. I will have a page up by then for you. Until then, I did put a pop-up on the existing pages for the other two of asking people to get into. So you can give them a bit of lowdown on it. But get out there, do whatever you can. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity, the perfect time, and don't be offended if people are not interested. Just move on to the next one. It's not a personal insult. It's just so people don't. I mean, me. If you approached me and said, "Do you want to buy a raffle ticket?" I would say, "Not really. What's it for?" If they said it was for the Dogs Trust or something, I'd say, "Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, I'll have a quid's worth or something." Um, but if they said it was for a house or uh, or the lottery to win money, I'm not interested. I'll be honest with you. So some people won't be, but some people will. Some will, some won't. Some do, some don't. Okay. God bless you all. I'll be here 7 p.m. tomorrow on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Till then, get out there and do all you can. Go the extra mile. Be we some warriors. I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator.